Hello Star Seeds, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't been on in a couple of days, but it's because I needed to get rest and be able to receive downloads. And to be honest, I've got quite a few downloads, interesting downloads, and revelations. This world needs divine healing. Oh my gosh, we are in trouble. If people don't hurry up and get it together, I don't know what people are going to do if they don't get it together, because this world is crazy. People don't even know how to act. People can't even get it together. It's ridiculous. I don't even know where to start. I have so much that I want to discuss. Let me start off by saying thank you to my subscribers, even though I don't have that many at the present time. Thank you for my subscribers. Please feel free to like and share my videos. I need more subscribers. I need more views. I would like to grow my YouTube channel because I receive lots and lots of information that I can share with you guys. One of the things that I want to bring up that people ask me, because they will see my videos and then they will assume because of certain things that I say that I don't believe in God. Like if I say something about a Christian person that I don't agree with, a person will automatically assume that I don't believe in God. First and foremost, I believe in God. I sure do, because that's who has been taking care of me. That's the person that's been taking care of me. God, the higher power. There is a higher power watching over me. I know that for sure. I know that 100% to be correct, because of the simple fact that I'm mostly alone and I don't have anybody around me, so I don't have people that I could like seek advice from. I don't have people like that. I don't have anybody I can pick up the phone and call and say, oh, what should I do about this? Or what should I do about that? Most of my answers has come from the divine one, from the higher power, from that person that's been watching over me all of these years. I receive downloads and revelations without even reading books. I don't read books. A lot of my information, I just receive it. And I thank the higher power for that gift. I thank him so much for that gift. I thank him for the gift of discernment. I just thank him for giving me messages as far as telling me what to do about my health. Things like that. Like, you just don't know. Like, if a person is able to receive messages from the higher power and they don't have to pick up a book and read, you better know. You better know you are chosen. You know how many people have to call other people or have to pick up books to read to even get information for themselves? And shout out to my mentor, Ralph Smart. Ralph Smart from Infinite Waters. I've been watching Ralph since around 2011, 2012, and that man has been my mentor from that time up until now. Like, I don't even I don't know how else I would have been able to bring a lot of peace into my life if I didn't even have him to watch and to give me advice and insight on life and in situations, because he thinks how I think. And I've always been, well, people try to make me feel like the way I was thinking was wrong, or it was corny, or this is, you're doing this white, or like just silly stuff, because it didn't resonate with them and that's not how they did things in their life. So whatever, I know it resonated with me and it made my life better, and I felt comfortable doing it. So I didn't care what other people were doing or how they viewed what I was doing in my life and what my beliefs and thoughts were. But yes, shout out to Ralph. He's an amazing person. But yes, I do truly and honestly believe in God. There's definitely a God. There's definitely a higher power, someone watching over us. And that higher power that watches over me spoke to me years ago and told me to calm down, because I felt like I had to defend myself so much to the point where I was cursing out strangers, just cursing out strangers, being provoked by strangers. That doesn't make any sense at all. To be arguing with someone you don't even know their name, like what are you even talking to them for? So when I used to get in situations like that, the way I felt was, especially afterwards, I felt like my energy was depleted from my body. I felt weird. I had a weird adrenaline rush. I just didn't like it. I didn't like that feeling. I didn't like being put into feeling like that over and over and over again because of a total, complete stranger. And I will not be doing that anymore. That's one of the things I had to filter out of my life in order to clean it up. Because I found out when going through that people were trying to turn me into a narcissist. They were trying to turn me into an antagonist. Meanwhile, I'm by myself, trying to sort out my life, trying to figure out why certain things is going on with me, and I'm getting attacked. And I didn't like it. And I felt like I had to defend myself. And the way, like I said, the way I would defend myself would be by fussing with strangers. Like, ew, I can't, when I think back on that, I get kind of angry because I wasted a lot of time and energy for no reason. And I also knew who I was, but it was something there blocking it. It was something there telling me, no, you're not. That's not who you are. And we tend to have this thing in our heads sometimes where we know something is right, but then there's this other thing saying, no, it's not. That's not how it is. Sometimes our brains will tell us that we can't do certain things. You could do anything. You could do anything your mind puts you to. You know what I'm trying to say. You could do anything that you put your mind to. And what people have to realize is that when you're trying to do that thing that nobody thinks that you can do, you can't have all these people around you trying to bring them up with you. Because what you're going to find out is those people that you're so worried about, oh, they may be mad if I don't include them in what I'm doing. So let me go grab them too. You're going to find yourself angry and mad because all of those people are not going to be on the same page as you, which is going to cause confusion and stress and chaos. So, like I said in other videos, you were born alone. You have to do things alone. A lot of people have to learn how to do things alone. This isn't my rule. I didn't make this up. It's true. Because I feel like if you were meant to take all of these people everywhere you go, then these people should have came out of the womb with you, but they didn't. And another thing is you cannot have expectations of other people. That's another reason why people are out here angry all the time and mad and getting angry off of somebody else's energy or what somebody said or what somebody else did. If you let go of expecting things from other people, then things that other people do, it won't make you as mad. And sometimes the other person will expect you to be very angry and upset about something that they did. Sometimes they'll do it on purpose to see you get mad, to see your reaction. But if you're a person that knows that you are not supposed to expect things out of people and people are going to be who they are, you're not going to get mad. And then the other person, they're mad because you're not mad. It's just a whole big mess. It's just a whole big mess. You have to pay attention to life and how scenarios go and how things are. There's a lot of things out here that don't make no sense. There's a lot of things that people do that don't make no sense. People out here showing their weaknesses. I didn't want to get on this subject about DaBaby and DaniLeigh. I don't even know how to say her name. But I felt sorry for her at first when she was going through what she was going through with DaBaby, because he was being very narcissistic and abusive towards her, and I didn't like it. Like, I know what it's like. I've been through stuff like that before. It was like he was trying to show off on her in front of the whole world. Then, and then you saw in the video that she wasn't trying to go anywhere, even though he was being narcissistic towards her and trying to embarrass her in front of the whole nation or whatever. So you saw her desperation in that video. Then she turns around to try to use a tactic to keep herself relevant and in a relationship with DaBaby. And she goes, and she said this to try to make him feel good, to try to make him feel like he's so special and she needs him so much. She started pulling the black woman card. She started saying, oh, black women are mad at me because I love black men and they love me back. Oh, black women are so mad at me. She's only doing that to stay relevant and to keep that man in her life. That is weak as fuck. And as a woman, that's embarrassing. You should have left when he kicked you out. He showed you who he was. Now you pulling more shit out your ass, talking about black women, how they're mad because you're with him and because you love him and nobody's mad. But that's a whole nother topic, because it's not only DaniLeigh and DaBaby. It's a lot of biracial couples, and it's just the women that be a hot ass mess. And then they try to downgrade black women because they have a black man. And they think by downgrading black women, that gives them power. No, you're weak. That's weak. Like, what is that? I'm a starseed, so things like that don't bother me. But for the women that it does bother, My advice to you is you need to look at it for what it is. That's some weak ass shit, and it shouldn't bother you. It's funny to me, actually. It's very funny, like how women become weak and narcissistic and try to sugarcoat things in order to be relevant. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I've been talking long enough. I just wanted to let you know that I will be bringing you more videos and to stay tuned. Have a great day, Starseeds.